is John Savageau. My office is in the One Wilshire building, and NE2 actually has its roots in the One Wilshire building. One Wilshire sharing a status with the map of the Americas and 60 Hudson in New York is one of the most densely interconnected facilities for telecommunications, we believe, in the world. 30 floors, 25 are committed to telecommunications, including the fourth floor of Wilshire that has about 235 carriers cross-connecting primarily on a physical layer. The NE2 exchange itself, again, started at One Wilshire. We had, early in, I guess, 2006, we started the project. Got a pretty good reaction from the tenants that we had in the One Wilshire building. We also have a large facility in San Jose called Market Post Tower. We had capacity between the two buildings that we were servicing, cross connects between the meet-me rooms. So we decided to extend the NE2 platform to Market Post Tower about midway through 2006 and operated as a distributed exchange point, which became quite popular as well. As of today, within California itself, we have 4 facilities now connected into a distributed internet exchange point in the facilities that are listed there. Actually now split into 2 different subnets and connected via VLANs to each other. So we have a Northern California NE2 exchange, a Southern California NE2 exchange, and you can participate in both exchange points easily. It's just really a software thing with us. We've also installed NE2 switches that are not quite as robust as Los Angeles in all of our other data center facilities, most recently the installation at 32 Avenue of the Americas in New York City. As a facility operator, a lot of people were asking us, why did you build an internet exchange point? Why don't you focus on what you do best, which is concrete, air conditioning, electricity, and lots of cross connects? And the easy answer is that our customers asked us to. You know, our smaller companies were spending a tremendous amount of money getting transit internet service from different carriers. Again, within the One Wilshire building itself, there's probably, we have about 350 direct customers ourselves, and some of our customers also sell co-location within their own facilities, so there's, well over 400 networks available within the building. And a lot of those guys are pretty small, and the operational expense of transit internet traffic is a very big burden on their ability to do business. And so since we had all those guys pretty much hairpinning their way and connecting via the 4th floor meet-me room, an internet exchange point made a lot of sense, and our customers seemed to think that it was a pretty good idea. In addition to just standard layer 2 internet exchange point services, we started noticing that probably the largest amount of traffic that we were getting was not from American customers, it was actually from Pacific-based countries such as China, Japan, Hong Kong, Australia, Singapore Telecom from Singapore, Philippines, Philippine Long Distance, and Globe Telecom. We started noticing that actually the majority of our traffic was being passed between the Asian carriers as opposed to the American carriers. That's not to say the largest number were from Asia, but the largest amount of traffic was coming to and from Asia. And another interesting thing that happened with NE2 that changed our whole attitude towards the project was when we had the earthquake south of Taiwan around Christmas a year ago in the end of 2006, when several submarine cables were severed south of Taiwan, and suddenly NE2 became the primary way where people were actually getting internet in and out of Asia during that period that we reestablished physical connectivity through meet-me rooms in LA and New York and other places. So the NE2 project at that point changed from being an interesting utility and an interesting project that we were offering our customers to now we actually realized that we were becoming an essential part of the global internet infrastructure and global communications infrastructure. So it was a very big revelation for us that our little hobby or our little project to support some of our smaller customers at Wilshire suddenly became international telecom infrastructure. As of today, the countries that are major users of the NE2 exchange are listed there. Two of them that I'm really, really happy with, and it may not be the biggest users, but the ones that make me the happiest, particularly Guam. Having been an old Air Force guy at Anderson Air Force Base in Guam in the distant past, having a guy like Guam that's now looking at the NE2 exchange as a place where they can come and reduce their operational expenses, increase their ability to withstand natural disasters, and get better performance. Having NE2 attractive to a country like GTA or a company like GTA in Guam is actually makes us really happy. And also the fact that now, in addition to the Europeans who are using the NE2 exchange, quite a few carriers from the UK, from France, Germany, Switzerland. We finally have our first Russian carrier on the NE2 exchange based in Los Angeles. So it's actually becoming a really fun project. Traffic, it ebbs and flows. As you can see, there's a lot of peaks. A lot of those peaks are directly related to global natural disasters where submarine cables are cut either south of Taiwan or cut in the Mediterranean where Flag and VSNL had their problems last year. NE2 has a perceptible jump in traffic when those occur. Another dynamic, since the one Wilshire meet me room has pretty cheap cross connects. In fact, about half the tenants in the meet me room don't even pay for cross connects. So there is a dynamic that says when people get up to about 300 to 400 to 500 megabits of IXP traffic, they peel those off into private interconnects. And while the primary connection to NE2 stays there, it's probably not going to be used unless something bad happens, like another natural disaster or a reason to reroute through the public exchange point. IPv6 is it's a pretty interesting project. Guys like Hurricane Mike over here, very strong promoters of IPv6. Now, in our provisioning process, in addition to giving everybody who connects to NE2 a v4 address, we also automatically apply a v6 address to their account. So we're kind of helping act as a small catalyst to push IPv6 into the internet community any way we can, anyway. Route servers, again, going back to our roots of helping the little guy. We got 51 networks on the route servers in California, probably running about somewhere around 15 gigs worth of traffic referenced through the route servers. The mix of customers that we have, again, it's pretty interesting. The CDNs obviously throw a tremendous amount of traffic into the networks. One of the large cable companies I was talking about yesterday during our carrier hotel, one of the large cable companies that I won't mention them, but they're a huge cable company that has an internet product with them. When they brought up their NE2 connection, we joked that with all of the CDNs in the building, and they have about 2.5 million to 3 million eyeballs in Southern California, we kind of joked that the lights at the one Wilshire building actually dimmed when that internet exchange point connection came up because of all the traffic that suddenly flowed through that series of ports. We do support a lot of utilities like Renesys and OCC-AID, the IPv6 consortium guys. We just recently added an FRIP connection, so we try to also add public utilities wherever we can. Entertainment community, I don't know how I can overemphasize the influence that Hollywood, Burbank, and West LA is having now, not only on the carrier hotel business, but is having on the internet exchange point business. I think that anybody who is not watching what's happening in the entertainment community is not watching what's happening in the internet. But that's it. Thank you.